Welcome, everyone, to Unity Center of Peace. Today is April 6th, 2025. It's a gorgeous spring day, and today's talk is called This Little Light of Mine. And my name is Mary Shapiro, and I'm hoping that you all will participate. After the talk, there'll be a short meditation, and then I'd love to hear your thoughts. And actually, maybe today, I'm going to be doing, it's basically a sung sermon. And so I'm going to open it up during the sermon or sharing. So if you have a reaction or thought to the song or some of the things that I share, please feel free to raise your hand. And Neil, if you could call on people, I'd greatly appreciate that. If someone raises their hand, can you do that for me, brother? Excellent. He's nodding. Okay, excellent. So we're going to start with a song that everybody knows from their childhood, This Little Light of Mine. We're going to share this. We're going to share this, actually, because there's a little bit of a different piece in there that comes into this song. And now I need to go find the other share also. Technical. Me and my technicalities. There we go, this one. I don't know if I can share two screens at once. Actually, I don't think I can. No, I can't. Oh. Okay, I will. It's This Little Light of Mine, and you will get it. Sing along if you want. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, shine. Everybody, shine, shine. You know you want to shine, shine. All around the world, shine, shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Yeah, everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Yeah, everywhere I go, yeah, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine. Gonna let it shine, shine. Everybody, shine, shine. You know you want to shine, shine. All around the world, shine, shine. When there's light in the soul, when there's light in the soul, there is beauty in the person. There is beauty in the person. Where there's beauty in the person, where there's beauty in the person, there is harmony in the home. There is harmony in the home. Where there's harmony in the home, where there's harmony in the home, there's honor in the nature, honor in the nature, there's honor in the nature, there's honor in the nature, there is peace in the world. No more living in fear, no. I'm gonna let it shine, we're gonna let it shine. No more living in fear, we're gonna let it shine. No more living in fear, we're gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine. Gonna let it shine, shine. Shine, shine. You know you want to shine, shine. All around the world, shine, shine. All my brothers and sisters, shine, shine. Shine, shine. Shine, shine. Shine, shine. Oh no. Shine, shine. Shine, shine. Brothers and sisters, shine, shine. Shine, shine. That's it. Back to you, Neil.
You sure there weren't any subliminal messages in that? My
I
eyes
don't
are
know.
still, my
It's
eyes are still dilated. I
it's
don't know.
how you receive.
Okay. You ready for our statements? Is everybody else ready for our statements? Okay. I'm definitely awake now. Okay.
Good.
Let's go over our statements. Please, Neil, right now. Okay. Our vision statement. Unity Center of Peace is a thriving spiritual community offering love, peace, and support to all. Our mission is to spread the unity message by opening our doors and our hearts to the healing and expansion of personal and global consciousness. Our prosperity statement. We believe that true prosperity is a sense of fulfillment in every area of our lives, our minds, our bodies, our emotions, and our circumstances. We are richly, bountifully, and beautifully prospered in every good way, so it is, and so we let it be. And our statement of peace. We stand for peace, we stand for love, we stand for forgiveness. We honor the many names for God, the many paths to God, the many ways to worship God. For there is only one power and presence of God, and God loves each one of us equally. We urge all nations, their leaders, and their people to turn to God by whatever name and to pursue peace. For peace honors the God of all faiths as we stand for peace in our lifetime. And now we'll have Patty read the daily word.
Sunday, April 6th, 2025. The word is assurance. I live with the assurance of my divinity. There may have been times I doubted my ability to create the life of my highest imagining and resigned myself to living a limited life. Today, I make a new choice. I see myself as fully divine and fully human. I am so much more than my past. Even if I have made regretful decisions or disempowering choices, I have the assurance that each day is a new day. I can begin again and build the life I want to live. As I pray, I feel the limitations of the world fall away, and in the silence, I feel the presence of God and the fullness of my own divinity. This is the enduring truth of who I am. I affirm I am strong. I am creative. I am wise. I leave the past behind and eagerly create my future assured of my eternal success. By this we know that we abide in him and he in us because he has given us his spirit. John chapter 4, verse 13. Today's word is assurance.
Thank you, Patty, for that. And now we'll turn it over to Mary for the service.
Thank you. Thank you, Patty. Blessed assurance. Please join with me in prayer. Oh, Holy Spirit, let the words of my heart and the meditations of my mind flow past my ego and into the ears of your heart, O Holy One, and through your heart into the ears of us all. And so it is. Thank you. Thanks for praying with me. So today is all about light. And I don't know about you, but spring is springing here at the lovely land of Stillwaters. Literally, it seems like our dogwood tree exploded overnight. Beautiful. And we have a magnolia that exploded 4 days ago. But again, it seemed like it was overnight. And I think that has to do with the light and heat and all those different things going on. So thank you for listening to these words and for sharing any thoughts that you have about them. The songs are going to be the sharing today. This one is by Carrie Newcomer, and it's called Lean In Towards the Light. Winter is the oldest season, but quietly beneath the snow, seeds are stretching out and reaching, faithful as the morning glow. Carry nothing but what you must. Lean in toward the light. Let it go, shake off the dust. Lean in toward the light. Today is now, tomorrow beckons. Lean in toward the light. Keep practicing resurrection. Lean in toward the light. So that part, that lean in toward the light, you can join me. It's kind of a call and response on that. Moving the words so that I can see them. Carry nothing but what you must. Lean in toward the light. Shake it off, shake off the dust. Lean in toward the light. Today is now, tomorrow beckons. Lean in toward the light. Keep practicing resurrection. Lean in toward the light. The shadows of this world will say, there's no hope, why try anyway? Every kindness, large or slight, shifts the balance toward the light. The waters wind and open wide. Lean in toward the light. Don't just walk when you can fly. Lean in towards the light when justice seems in short supply. Lean in toward the light. Let beauty be your truest guide. Lean in toward the light. The shadows of this world will say, there's no hope, why try anyway? But every kindness, large or slight, shifts the balance toward the light. The prayer I pray at evening tide. Lean in toward the light. All left undone be put aside. Lean in toward the light. When forgiveness is hard to find, lean in toward the light. Help me at least to be kind. Lean in toward the light. The shadows of this world will say, there's no hope, why try anyway? But every kindness, large or slight, shifts the balance toward the light. Carry nothing but what you must. Lean in toward the light. Let it go, shake off the dust. Lean in toward the light. Today is now, tomorrow beckons. Lean in toward the light. Keep practicing resurrection. Lean in toward the light. Lean in toward the light. Lean in toward the light. Lean in toward the light.
I like that song.
Yay!
Yeah, I don't think I ever heard you sing that song before. It's almost like sometimes I heard leading toward the light, and other times I heard lean in toward the light.
I love that. I love that. Yeah. What do we hear? What do we see? You know, this is my body. This is all that I've got. I don't know what you hear or what you see unless you tell me. And even then, I might not hear what you said correctly. So thank you. I like that. Lead in towards the light as well as lean in. Yeah. Any other thoughts on Carrie Newcomer's lean in or lead in towards the light? What else did you hear?
One that stuck with me was the phrase practicing resurrection. I kept that was coming loud to me, and I thought, practicing resurrection, that's something to consider all the time. Yeah, thank you. That was a good song. I like it.
I've got some slides I'd like to share with you that have to do with light. I will figure out the Zoom. Thank you for your patience, and there we go. I need to practice the resurrection of using Zoom. These are some pictures of light that some of them I took, some of them other people took. This is right outside of Stillwater's in the morning. This is Stillwater's in the morning inside. What do you see? Can anyone tell me what it is that you see?
Looks like a cat trying to be a zebra, but it's a dog trying to be a zebra.
It is.
The light there makes whatever the image is kind of look like a hologram.
Yeah. Right? And that's the light from this window right here that has blinds on it, right? So that's what's happening. And she is still very focused on her ice cream cone trick. But the light, as you said, makes things look different. This one. God will enter into your night as the ray of the sun enters into the dark, hard earth, driving right down to the roots of the tree. And there, unseen, unknown, unfelt, in the darkness, filling the tree with life, a sap of fire will suddenly break out high above that darkness into living leaf and flame.
That's a beautiful shot. I remember seeing that on Facebook. It's Sedona. It's something in Sedona that somebody captured that. A little light coming into a tree that's grown just from that light. Beautiful.
Yeah. And that light, it's in a cave. And there's just that little bit of sunlight somehow shining through, driving right down to the roots, through that hole in the rock, through the dark, hard earth. And that light, unseen, unknown, unfelt, is what's filling the tree with life. It will suddenly break out. Practicing resurrection. Do you want to share what you're saying, Jody?
Yeah, I was just trying to figure out the picture. It's the mouth of a cave. Is that what you said?
Yeah, it's inside a cave.
And yeah, it's a beautiful poem too there as well. But that's just amazing. You're talking about the light coming. This past week it's been lighter longer, and like just like that. I've got leaves on the trees, but I've also got a green car. But but
Right?
right, the leaves just pop just like that, and it's just, to me, every time I see that, it's amazing.
Right.
That looks like your song title, Lean In Toward.
Ah,
Yes, yes, yes.
beautiful. Beautiful. So we as humans, I'll just show the next one. This is an Ansel Adams picture. And he's usually known for nature shots. But this is San Francisco, if you can see the Golden Gate Bridge and on the right-hand side. And I find it fascinating, the shadow. The shadows are from the clouds. Sorry, I'll make this a better, another Ansel Adams. A line of light and shadow.
That reminds me of that saying, a line drawn in the sand,
Ooh,
light and dark. But that's just me.
I am so glad you shared that. That's, yes.
I have a share.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'll go
I
back.
have a nephew who was dying, who had diabetes as a child, and he had a transplant, a kidney transplant to try, and he was on dialysis. Very young man, late 40s, early 50s, and he doesn't drink. He's got a good lifestyle. So he had a transplant, but during COVID, he got COVID and the transplant did not work. And so he was on dialysis and he was getting close to where he was going to die a couple of years ago. And a new transplant showed up, and he is an artist. And some of his work will remind you of Ansel Adams' work. And he's a gifted photographer. He's done lots of newspaper articles out west. He's done work for the United States government, and now he's back to work. And the miracle of, like, that little tree in that dark cave, he's been brought back to life. So the Ansel Adams picture reminded me of Bobby. We call him Bob. He calls himself Rob now that he's a big boy.
The one of the city or the one of the sand dune?
All of Ansel Adams
Ah,
pictures, many of them. He does rocks, and he does the light and shadows are his big thing of,
got it.
but he did a lot of out west stuff, and Rob did a lot of out west stuff. And if you go to his website, which I don't have, I can't tell you what it is, but I'll try to put it in the chat if I find it in my phone. You can see some of his amazing work.
Nice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mary. That was a wonderful share. Look at that.
So what do you see?
It looks like a photographer.
Mm-hmm.
It's the lightning.
Does look like lightning. What else do people see?
Wouldn't that be a man raging against the night?
I think we should do the talks this way every time. That's a self-portrait by Ansel Adams, and you're looking at his shadow. And you're looking at his shadow onto the ground, and you can see cracks in rock. You can also see, to me, what looks like the shadows of the mountains behind him, and a shadow of a little bush. But the lightning is actually cracks in the rock. And here's my self-portrait. I found this very, very old picture of you. Do you recognize yourself? We are light. We come from light, we go back to light. We let the light shine through us. Sometimes it's a little light, but we need to let it shine. I'm going to take us into a time of meditation for this last song. So if you wish to close your eyes, which we sometimes do when we want to focus on the inside, to turn off the lights that might distract us, feel free to close your eyes. Feel free to get your body physically comfortable. And I hope you sing along with me for the chorus, because it says, I am light. I am light, I am light. I am light, I am light. I am not the things my family did. I am not the voices in my head. I am not the pieces of the brokenness inside. I am light. 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 I am not the mistakes that I have made. I am not mistakes that I have made, or any of the things that cause me pain. I am not the pieces of the brokenness inside. I am light. 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 I am not mistakes that I have made, or the things that cause me pain. I am not the pieces of the dream I left behind. I am light. 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 I am not the color. I am not the color of my eyes. I am not the skin on the outside. I am not my age. I am not my race. My soul inside is all light. All light. I am 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 infinity defined. I am the God on the inside. I am a star, a piece of it all, the light inside. I am light. 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 I am light.
I'm sure something.
Please.
When you put up those pictures and you asked us, what do you see in those pictures? The one where you had self-portraits of us with the light, the star, it reminded me of the lights going out, centered in the cross, in the midst of the, and the light is going out to all four directions. God's light. So our light is going out to the four directions, which is very meaningful to me.
Other thoughts? Thank you, Neil. If you can't see this one, it's an angel card, and it says, no one lights a lamp and then covers it with a bowl or hides it under a bed. A lamp is placed on a stand where the light can be seen by all who enter the house.
Well, just in general, you've reminded us today to look closely at things. You know, what you see maybe is different for different people, but it might be different than what the reality is. I love that picture right there, by the way. It's like a, an old painting. And that light, things that we know, light is not meant to be hidden. Why would you have a light and then hide it? But we do that all the time, right?
Even though it just occurred to me, it can be in a box. That's how we get movies that can tell us the whole world.
Well, that's true. If you have a light shining through a film, you can get a movie. Yeah. But the idea that to see that image of hiding it under a bushel, is that's what we do every time we open our mouths to say something unkind, or open our mouths to complain about something going on in the world or whatever. We're not adding that light, which is what the picture of us you found. That's what we're supposed to be doing, is adding the light.
And that song, who wrote that song? Did you write it, or did someone?
The last one?
Yeah.
The last one is by a woman named Indy Aree, and I really encourage you to, if you liked that song, to look her up. She's beautiful. A lot of very prayerful music.
Given the circumstances that first brought me here and brought us here, I think I always need to hear lately that I'm not the fragments of the dream I left behind.
Yeah.
Like those words, yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to say something about that
Thank
picture
you.
that you have up there now. When the light shines, it seems to reveal other things in the picture. Now, it looks like it's coming through some trees or willows or whatever, but I see a church. It's almost like you can see windows of the church and the steeple on top, right?
Yeah.
Sun. As if God is revealing his church.
Yeah, I saw a castle.
Yeah, similar. Yeah. It's called Castle Church.
But there's no structure there?
In this picture, for real?
Yeah.
No, nothing. It's a willow tree. This is a willow tree. Yeah. And this, in front of it, at the base of it, I don't know if you can see my pointer. At the base of it is a burn pile.
Okay. This is a lovely picture.
Yeah. And it's interesting to me. I didn't see it that way with my eyes. I didn't see that until I captured it. Right.
Right.
Well, out of the burn pile rises God's church.
Oh,
there you go.
Neil, I think you should be our next speaker.
He's trying to say that.
Yes, indeed.
What is the name of the author of the song?
Indie, Indie, Aree. Yeah.
Aree.
Aree. There it is. Indie Aree. Arie. Yeah. Matter of fact, Neil, if you don't mind forwarding it, I will send this and some of the pictures, if people want them, a link to it, and you guys can just enjoy whatever I've shared.
Thank you.
Yeah. Make it easy for you. So, any other comments before we move into the rest of the service? All right. I'm going to hand it back to Neil for our statements, if I'm not mistaken. We did that one. We did that one. We did that one. Oh, actually, I do a blessing, right? And then we do the statements. Is that right, Neil?
It's all divine order.
It's all divine order. Let's do the statements, if you don't mind, and then I'll do the sacred and all blessing, and we'll go straight into let there be peace on earth. Thank you so much, you guys. I really appreciate. I learn so much every time I come here.
affirmations for love offerings and tithes. Take a nice deep breath in and embrace the words that we say every week. Divine love flowing through all of us, blesses and multiplies all that we are, all that we have, all that we give, all that we receive. And a prayer of protection. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over all of us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.
Amen.
And a woman.
I'm in, I like to say. Amen. I'm in. God go before you, leave peace behind you, send the angels to guide you on your left and your right. Great Father above you, gentle Mother below you, will teach you and show you the sacred in all. 'Cause if you see with God's eyes and you see with God's ears, if you touch with God's hands, you will calm all your fears. Open your mind, your heart, understand the sacred in all. So love go before you, leave peace behind you, send angels to guide you on your left and your right. Great Father above you, gentle Mother below you, will teach you and show you the sacred in all. Will teach you and show you the sacred in all. And now, let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Begin with me, let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my solemn vow, to take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
Thank you, Mary. That was a beautiful service.
Thank you. Thank you all. You served us.
And it's all about the little light in all of us.
Little light.
Not
God's
so little.
not so little. God's little reminder that there's something else beside us.
Yeah.
We're out there. Harmonic connection between all living things everywhere. Even the stars have light. They are light.
Well, this ends our little service.
Our little light
Big
service.
message. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, Mary, for coming in. And now I'll officially, unless there are some other words that people would like to add.
I want some jokes. Are there any jokes?
I think I feel one coming on. You're
I
being
would like to
recorded.
make an announcement.
Okay.
Yes. This is for the recording too. Go ahead.
I don't know that we need to be recorded for this.
Okay, then I'll stop the recording if that's how you feel. But I thought that, it'd be nice to put it out there for everybody, so I won't have to, but I'll stop the recording. Hold on a minute.
Thank you, Neil.